Hey, what's up, guys? What's going on? I just wanted to make a quick video on inspection for my buyers. So, a few little things, right? Inspection is always important, but most people have questions on inspection. Most people don't know how to read the inspection report. So, first, the most important thing is to hire a right inspector. You don't want to hire an inspector who is doing like 10 inspections a day. I mean, that's probably an exaggeration, but you want to hire an inspector who's going to spend at least a couple hours, like 2 to 3 hours, doing inspection, right? Because I know I have been buying, selling houses from a really long time, and I know some inspectors who don't get on the roof, who don't take proper pictures of the roof. They're just like in and out, take quick pictures, upload it into an app, just get out of it, right? But you want someone who will actually take a lot of time, understand the inspection report, okay? Because when I was on my investment side, I've used like multiple inspectors when I was buying properties, right? And I sometimes try to be there during the inspection, but you don't have to be there. Sometimes they don't like it because they wanted to actually take their own time. So, few tips, right, on how to read the inspection report. Don't worry about all the small things like doorknobs, like scratches of paint, or maybe one of the tile is a little bit loose, things of that sort. You can fix all those things. The inspectors wanted to make as big report as they can so that they can show you that they have found so many issues. Imagine an inspector goes and just tells you, hey, there are like 2 problems, your inspection is done, just pay me $300. And you're going to be like, what? You didn't do anything. Like, you should be finding as many problems as you can, right? And making me a detailed report. So the inspector will find as many problems as he wanted to find or as he can find, and then you only focus on the major ones. The major ones are like roof, okay? Like, you don't want to buy a house which has roof life of probably like 1 year or 2 year left in it, because a lot of insurance companies will not give you insurance. Even though they give you insurance, they will cancel the roof. I was procrastinating on installing the roof on my house when I bought. I had almost like 4 or 5 insurance companies keep canceling the insurance every time an inspector comes from their side to actually check the roof. So you always want to buy a house which has roof life left at least for 6 years, so that you don't have to worry about it, because roof can be very expensive. It can cost anywhere between $7,000 to $30,000 depending on the size of the house. And the second thing I would recommend is check the plumbing, because if the plumbing is very old and you're making the changes to the plumbing, then you have to replace the entire copper plumbing, things of that sort, right? So the new plumbing is probably like more like flex plumbing. The old one is copper. So you have to see the plumbing is updated, electrical is updated, things are up to the code. There are so many homeowners who actually do stuff themselves, like do plumbing, electric, do small little things themselves and try to sell the house. So, and then before even you go to the report, you want to talk to the inspector and tell him, like, I want you to walk through the report and just tell me like few major points that you actually saw in the report could affect the value of the house significantly, right? And then sometimes the bedrooms, like people say, like, this my house is 5 bedroom house, etc. But sometimes some of the bedrooms don't meet the code and they can't be counted as legal bedrooms. Like basement finish, if they have like finished the basement, you want to make sure they have done it the right way. So I highly recommend that you talk to the inspector and see if there are major issues. If there is a foundation issues, I would highly recommend back out of the property, unless you have a contractor who's your brother or your sister who can just who got your back, and then they can actually save you from actually from the save you a lot of money. Because if there is a foundation issue, it can cost a lot. I'm talking about like anywhere between $15,000 to like $100,000, because sometimes you have to jack up the house, do the entire foundation again. So highly recommend don't buy houses if they have foundation issue. But you can buy houses with plumbing issues, things of that sort, if you negotiate the price and you're getting for a very good deal. But if you don't know anything about the construction, all you want to do is just buy a house and don't want to do anything with it, and just like leave it as is, then you want to buy a house with no major problems. So I hope that helps. If you have any questions, you're in Northwest Seattle area, feel free to give me a call or message me. Thanks.